Can you look up like sad hip hop or like depressing emo fuck my life hip hop instrumental?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want me to do it? God, I can't wait until Siri can just do everything for me. All right, Siri. Who am I?
You're gangster. That's what you told me. Anyway.
I'm gangster. If Siri thinks it's true.
Kind of scares me.
Is God real?
It's all a mystery to me.
What religion do you believe in?
Let's see what we can find. Okay, I found this on the web for what religion do you believe in?
Oh, we got some lyrics. Do you believe in religion? Yeah. I believe in cooking food in the kitchen. That ain't a reference to drugs, yo. Fuck drugs, man. I fly like a bug. I mean, like an insect. I mean, I intersect and I show respect to those who deserve it. Cause if you swerve, you might never seen, you might never end up on the side of the street that you were meant to be on when the guy stopped you to say, hey, can I get a puff of that J? And then as you start to talk, you realize that you have a lot of connections and there's a network and there's suggestions, and that's how you evolve into your reflection. See, if you got a question, all you gotta do is go to the mirror and ask the reflection, cause who better to give you a suggestion than your inner fucking demons? They say I'm fucking dreaming, daydreaming, man, I'm fucking scheming. And we color theming the team, Montreal's finest. You can join us if you wanna be a part of the crew. All you gotta do is show some respect to animals, dude. Cause we love one another, and we're friends with the animals. Yeah, we're friends with the animals. And if you don't like animals, we don't like you. And if we don't like you, that ain't a problem, dude. We won't be looking or talking or speaking to you. Yeah, talking and speaking are the same thing. Well, I needed an extra word, that's the thing. I mean, I wear this magical ring. It lets the bees hear me when I sing, and they come and they bring me honey, man, and I turn that shit right into money. You might think that natural things cannot produce the harvest, but that doesn't really make sense, and I ain't a fucking starving artist. See, a lot of people like to play the make-believe game, where they say, man, I never sold my soul, I never fucking became one of the people that just sell out. See, this is me and I'm a starving artist, man. I'm collecting on the fucking harvest. Cause it's fall and that's when I was born, and you know I work hard and I never get bored, and when I get bored I just wanna smash my brain right into the cover of the hard book page. I mean, I sit in the neige, that's no in French if you cannot pronounce the way they say in Quebec, and I don't care if you think that I can speak French. I'll fucking beat you with this big wrench. I'll fucking beat you, kill you till the stench rises through the alleyway and into your apartment till your janitor. To be completely honest, I got a hash problem. Cost me about $200 a week. I don't know how many of you can support a $200 a week hash habit.
Cause she's gangsta.
I didn't know where the camera was.
I don't know where the camera is either. I never know where the fuck to look, and everywhere I look, it always looks like I'm reading. But, like, I'm too high to read. In a past life, I was a beater. I was a crafter. I was a seeder. See, I've always been a woman. Everywhere I manifest, I've always been a girl. It doesn't matter which way the universe turns the world. I've always been a girl. I've always had the maternal drive to take care of all that is alive. See, some people say femininity has to do with the way that you dress. I think that's all an illusion. See, femininity has to do with maternity. See, it has to do with creation. See, it has to do with creation. See, it has to do with making, nurturing, and making sure to bring all the comfort needed around and the food in the kitchen. Men, we bickering about religion, and the men pulling out their dicks to see who's bigger. Who the fuck cares, man? Maybe everybody should walk around without underwear. Then the score would be settled and we wouldn't have to go to war. We wouldn't have to fight. We could just all ride our bikes naked every single night, and everyone's dick would just be dragging around, alright? Then we could settle who's the bigger man. Maybe then we would realize that it don't matter whose fucking dick is bigger, whose fucking dick is thicker. Yo, it doesn't fucking matter. Let's talk about your brain matter. Yo, that's why I followed the Mad Hatter. Mr. Duke came to me and said, you don't know it yet, but you're little Alice. You gotta dive down deep within that hole into the wishing well. Don't you know? You best collect all the pennies, they're becoming artifacts. You best start spewing it out like it's a fact. Tell everybody that you believe in God. Tell everybody you get on your knees and pray to the dog. Man, that's a shout out to Boquita. That was my dog when I was like 14. Actually, she was my dog between 7 and 20. That's a big chunk of my young years. Before that, we had Alex. They intersected for a little while, and it reminds me of Mr. Duke and Loki, and I don't really like to get into it because I don't want to get sad, but I tell Loki sometimes one day you'll be the number one lad, because see, we all have a time and place, and we can't always be in first place. See, even if we're like the greatest ever lived, one day we'll end up where everybody did, where everybody does, yo. It was OJ. He had the glove. I'm so old I remember that reference, but I was so young that I cannot properly reference because I do not remember, but I remember that that trial was being played inside a school. Seriously, dude, it was on live TV, and in Jim Stiller's class it played on the screen. The things I remember, man, sometimes I feel like it must all be some kind of fucking fuzzy wuzzy dream. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, Wuzzy, does he care? I don't know, but the cards were dealt and it ain't fair. But if you can lie and have a clever poker face, you can be a joker like the Joker in Batman. You can be crazier and you could be lazier and be like me, man. Bum life represent, we lost at the sea. Reppin' Homer's Odyssey, yo. I've been lost for 10 years at sea, yo. Penelope, where do you be? I think I'm trying to get back to you, B. Maybe one day we'll meet again next to the olive tree. That's a bed. Man, that reference is so fucking old. You probably don't even know it, though. Because even though it's like 5,000 years old, people don't read books no more. When I say Homer, you think of a Bart. I mean, I shoot you in the eye with 2 darts. Now you're fucking blind and you can open your third eye. Maybe this time you might see through the lies. Well, maybe they ain't really lies. Maybe they just deceptions. Fine, tell me the difference.